Okay. Nope. Yep. Okay. Okay. Microphone is working. I did sound check yesterday. My voice is slightly quiet, so I'm just gonna bump up just a little bit more. Okay. So today we're going to be working on the story. I have finished my dailies already today, and I'm going to show off some new PAs hopefully at some point. Let's get started. This. Okay. That needs to be a bit louder as well in comparison, I guess. Alright. So PSO2 scene. Yep. I have also resolved to not use the player shop unless I really have to, and I've created a, a cover for whenever someone decides to put their symbol arts up, because symbol arts, here, no thanks. Okay. I am now level 39, I've gotten a few levels. I did do some grinding. I also went ahead and unlocked all of the explorations. So now we shouldn't have to be exploration blocked. Like I was yesterday. Oh, there's a new zone, you've never been here before, go here. Nah, I'm good, thanks. All of the explorations are now open. I have done my daily. You see that? Right, so what to do? Oh yes, one more thing. I also upgraded my units. We are now using the haze set, which has it's a decent effect. You actually get half this effect, I believe. I hope. I'd have to check that. I'm pretty sure it wants you to use a weapon as well. I'm just going to leave my weapon at plus 20 for now because I expect to upgrade that soon enough. We are making good headway into the collection files. Yep. I need to do more urgent quests, so I mean really. Lions, no, they haven't responded to me yet. I've also put some more skill points into my tree.
What would you like to do?
As we can see here, I put some points into Warcry and Warbrave, so now I'm more of a tanky hunter. Nothing's a tank in this game, by the way. I learned Hunter Physique as well, which will be really good. This will prevent me from being knocked back mid-combo. Really good for hunters, because we have charge times. That on top of the ability to charge parry, oh, it's going to be so good. It gets better, by the way. It gets better. I'm also thinking about taking the 2 points that the template wants me to put into the other focuses and just dropping them into size set plus, because there's not much else once you put your points in. I haven't yet decided whether I'm going to focus on Iron Will or Automate. I think that's right. Critical, not yet. I don't have the critical ring and I don't have room for it.
Feel free to
I
stop
did,
by
however,
anytime.
notice that we have new units available. This is a bit loud actually, one sec. There we go. Now I can hear myself think. Yes, new units up here for badges.
Well, hello there!
There's this one. Okay, this one. No. Those are the recent ones. Here we go. Ray units and Ray weapons. We're now at 13-star weapons and 12-star units. Unfortunately, I'm not high enough level to be gaining these badge 2s. I don't know where they're from. Probably super hard.
See you around!
Right, so let's move on with the story. I do have to get a move on with this.
Which quest would you like?
I'm one level away from very hard, by the way. I think. Was it 40, 41, something like that? Let me have a look. Level 40. Conditions for acceptance are here. I'll actually tell you what level you need to be to go in. But this over here is what the level is of the enemies in general. Yeah. One more level. then I can go into very hard and start making bigger money. I'm also hoarding daily orders. I noticed that today we have Balrodos.
I look forward to your next visit. I've been expecting you.
Okay, that's not Balrodos, that's Barlodos. I don't know why they switched the letters around, but yeah, it's one of the best daily orders. Even better if you can get it with the other Barlodos daily order, which I think is just coast exploration. I think that's just the very hard Barlodos one too. You can get the super hard one as well, which is nice. So, Ultimate Quest I believe is supposed to be out, but I don't know if it actually is. Last I heard it wasn't out. Maybe someone can tell me about that.
Which quest would you like?
Alright, sorry, let's go. The world traffic.
Oh, it's
are you
been
okay?
quite some time. Me? This is merely a scratch.
Just
it's
a flesh
nothing
wound.
for you to concern yourself over.
You're a force. She's a force, right? Techo? Force? No.
If you
If she's a
seek
Techo,
Mr.
she's the
Gettemhart,
tankiest
he's
class in the
already gone
game.
ahead. What about him? You say that's a cruel way to treat a friend? What does that mean exactly? Are you mocking me?
Yes.
I would never presume to be Master Gettemhart's friend. Even suggesting such a thing is absurd. Excuse me. I've said too much. Please forget all of this.
Sounds like an abusive relationship to me.
Don't trouble yourself worrying about me. Proceed as normal.
Did you notice something else? Let me show you again. Just in case.
Wait! Don't go! Hadron! Damn it!
Huh.
I have to hurry. And catch
I gave her a tail now, so now she is full cat.
You, don't get in my way. I don't need healing.
You're a fighter.
It's more important that I have to put an end to him. To Hadrid.
He's weak. I fought a chrome dragon on my own. Easy.
Sorry. I lost my cool for a second there. I don't sense him in the surrounding area. Continuing the search here would be useless.
Oh, yeah?
I'm withdrawing.
Really?
Excuse me.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Bonehead! Yeah, you there, the Bonehead! I'm bored, so talk to me!
Hello, board. I'm Bonehead.
Huh, have we met? I can swear we have. My memory's hazy, but meh, what do I care?
Meh.
The enemies around here? Oh, I blew them all up! Blasted the lot of them to smithereens! And I ain't gonna stop there! Nothing's a match for me and Clarissa! We'll blow everything away!
Interesting.
I get worn out and drowsy.
Interesting
when I
looking
overdo
weapon
it,
she has there.
So I try to blow up things in moderation, of course. From what she says, it ain't time for me to really show my stuff yet. So I'm just warming up until then.
Okay then.
But man, this is fun! I wonder what it'll be like when I go all out! What kind of havoc am I gonna wreak?
I wonder that sometimes too.
What? You're surprised I don't know already? Of course I don't! I've never gone all out before! Have you ever gone all out, Bonehead? I mean like all out? Like given literally everything?
Huh. Something
If
to
you
think about.
have, then how are you still alive? Are you messing with me, Bonehead?
Yes?
Whatever, I'm done talking. I'm hankering for a fight again. Watch me blow him up with just a fraction of my power!
This is what happens when you get to endgame. Ah, this is introducing another new character. This is not Ulku, this is Ulk.
That outfit. Are you an ARC's operative? Wow, that's awesome!
She's just a citizen at this point in the game.
Oh, sorry. My name's Ulk. I always looked forward to being an ARC's operative, you know? So I couldn't help but ask.
Even the game, even the voice actors call her Ulk.
I say looked forward in past tense because I didn't make the cut. Apparently, I don't have the ability to manipulate photons.
Imagine that.
It's really a shame, but there's nothing I can do. Being an ARCS is no joke, so I won't force them to accept me.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I'll get over it.
Maybe you can find something else.
I'm more worried about my friend, though.
Friend?
He's so introverted and timid, but something suddenly made him fixated on becoming an ARCS operative.
Oh really? Imagine that.
And it turns out he does have the talent. So now he's joined ARCS all by himself. It's horrible.
You mean you can't fight alongside your friend?
Will
Yeah.
he really be okay by himself? He hardly comes to see me anymore. I'm just kind of worried about him.
Yeah, I guess so. And this is her friend. His name's Theodore. He'll be quite relevant coming up soon.
Hart! Oh, it's just you. The one from ARCS.
He lacks some confidence, I think.
Phew. I figured you were an enemy. That's a bullet dodged. It's just, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of fighting. I only joined ARCS because I happen to have the aptitude and because it was the in thing to do.
Oh.
Honestly, this scary stuff is beyond me. I wonder if it's too late to back out. Probably, huh?
No? There's no shame in backing out. Especially in something as dangerous as this.
Yeah, sorry you had to hear all that. I guess I'd better get going.
And this is the person who the video title was in reference to. The legendary swordsmith.
What do you want? Are you here to mock me?
Oh, I like his voice. That's cool.
Say what you will. My name is Zieg. I used to be a master swordsmith, but I'm already dried up at a mere 75 years old.
So this makes me wonder how long a cast's lifespan actually is. It should be about the same as a human lifespan, but I don't know about that. I don't think there's any, in-depth explanation as to whether they're machine enough to have an extended lifespan or not. Don't know.
Passion or creativity used to come to me as easily as breathing, but now, nothing. My heart trembled at the decisive battle 40 years ago. Then again during the fight for our lives 10 years ago. For me, there is nothing more exciting than large-scale combat.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But now that the front line has died down, my enthusiasm has died down with it.
I mean, that's how most fights go. Everybody starts up with raging emotions and glorious strength at the beginning, and then when the fighting dies down, it's like, wait, why are we doing this again?
Part of me still wants to make weapons, but even now, I have my pride as a craftsman. I refuse to make anything half-hearted.
So he basically needs a project which will inspire him to work to throw everything at it.
Sorry.
I'm sure you'll find
Didn't
something.
mean to grumble. For some reason, I find you very easy to open up to. Would you indulge me about one last thing? If you ever come across something that could stoke the fires of my creativity again, I'd like you to bring it to me.
Of course.
It should be something inspirational, something breathtaking.
Oh yeah. Let me see what I can do. So I guess we'll be asking Patty and T about any legendary weapons.
Hey, hey! It's me, Patty, the most informed informant of all the Ark's ops. In top form once again?
Yep.
Is that so? Because it didn't look like you got much useful information to me. That's all in the past. My eyes are on the future.
Oh yeah?
No, but I did get to know an old man I found hanging out in the break room.
Yeah, so did we.
He said he used to make weapons. Pretty cool, right?
Really?
That must be Zieg. He's a famous master swordsmith. For the most informed informant, I'm surprised you didn't already know who he was. I'm not into that sort of thing. Is that so? Zieg the Master Swordsmith is a hard-headed old man who's been a major weapons maker for 40 years. But lately, he hasn't been making anything.
That's because we haven't seen any danger on a scale that actually inspires him.
It's too bad. People used to say that one day he would make a weapon on par with the cosmogenic arms. But I guess that'll never happen now.
So, I'm assuming that this is in relevance to what the old Japanese translation used to call Genesis weapons, now called cosmogenic arms. That's actually a pretty decent name, but Genesis weapon is cool too, I guess.
What are cosmogenic arms again? Are those like the first swords that were ever made or something? That's right. They were prototypes made with no expense spared, but ended up being so powerful they were nigh unusable. The weapons we use now are basically toned-down versions of them. But this old man can still make them, huh? Wow, he's really impressive.
I'm sure he is.
No, he's never made one of those. Instead of talking all the time, maybe you should try listening for a change. Don't sweat the small stuff. Come on, this has been pretty educational for you too, right? Right? Man, if he's that amazing, maybe I should have him make a weapon for me!
Please no.
You mean the same old man who hasn't been making anything for anyone lately?
Yeah. I can imagine the conversation that Clarice Clays would have with those two. An actual bonehead conversation, yeah. Anyway. Moving on. This is another new character. He is a scientist or researcher, if you want.
Oh, are you an ARC's operative? Perhaps you've come to take on my request. Thank you very much. You're truly doing me a great service. I'm currently studying the structure of planets, but the one planet I'm lacking data on is Nefarious.
Obviously.
I had assumed there would be more information on it, considering it's the first planet every ARC's member goes to. It's quite strange.
Are you saying that everybody disappears? Oh, check out the reflection on those glasses, by the way. That's great.
Apologies. I get a little carried away. My name is Rogio, by the way. My request is simple. I'd like you to conduct a geological survey of Nefarious.
That's not how you spell survey.
I'm partly curious about its structure, but to be perfectly honest, I'm doing this because my intuition is telling me I must.
Really?
It's incredibly strange that its tropical forest transitions so suddenly into a tundra. We can't deny that it clearly exists, and yet something about it just doesn't make sense. The fact
Almost
that
like
we
it's
don't
hiding
have
something?
any data on such a strange phenomenon
Really?
almost makes me wonder if someone's hiding something.
Hiding something, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. A scholar like myself shouldn't
Okay,
make
this
such
game
big
calls him a
deal out of
scholar.
mere
He's a
theory.
researcher.
The first rule of being a good scientist is, if something is suspicious, investigate it. So I think we'll learn a lot from a good look around.
He'll be one of the most important characters going into episode 2, I believe.
I'm sorry to ask you to go to so much trouble, but I hope you'll lend me a hand.
Of course. That's yet another good look at the old Arcs lobby, by the way. Game? Hello? Game? Well, this is awkward. One moment. Let's see if anyone else is having issues. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's back. No, Discord, go away. Don't need you anymore. Go away. There we go. Okay. Okay. I don't know why that took so long. Oh no. So it's like we're having yet another run-in with Persona. Great. A familiar feeling, isn't it?
What's the matter? It seems I've stopped receiving your coordinates. Is something wrong? Pardon, but who was that? Rumor has it that someone's been seen around the tundra. Could that be them?
The mysterious person who appears in no databases.
Is something the matter?
Something's calling out to me.
Noise, you say? No, my readings haven't detected anything particularly strange.
That way. Definitely that way. Oh, looks like we're gonna get to have a fight. Great. Of course, again, we're doing it on hard mode. So, I should be more than ready for this. And I get to show off my new PAs.
What's the matter? Are you alright?
Yeah, everything looks fine here.
Another strange noise. Sorry, I'm still not detecting it.
Maybe it's not really a noise so much as a resonance.
Look at that! What exactly is this? It seems artificial. Is it something an ARC's operative left behind? No, it feels unnatural.
It's calling out. What is this?
Based on its parameters,
This looks familiar.
it's a weapon, and yet it has an odd shape. Is it broken?
Ah. Missed me.
Are you alright? Who is that?
Drop that.
No. Make me.
That was close. Hey! I was curious, so I started following you. So what's going on here?
Are they from ARCs?
Yeah, it's your job to look up things like that.
Just ran a complete search. Let's see what we've got. What do you mean, no hits?
Hey, you! State your name and affiliation. Are you ignoring me? With that stupid mask? Lose it, you creep.
Get in my way, and I'll kill you.
Well, alright. Guess we're gonna do this the hard way then.
Alright. So, fight with Persona. try harder than that.
Completed.
So yeah, my 2 new PAs, Guilty Break and Sacrificial Bite. Guilty Break took me the best part of 50 minutes to find. I was in Ruins, no, not Ruins, the Abandoned Mine exploration for a good 45 minutes until I thought, wait a moment, what if the boss drops a weapon? Huh? Oh, the weapon's reacting to something.
You're wide open! Whoa there! You chipped my sword, but you aren't looking so hot either.
That weapon of his is rather strong. But then again, so's mine.
Whew, that was nuts. Hey,
Isn't it a coincidence that his weapon resembles mine?
you got some stamina. Leaping into a brawl right then and there. Props. So, was that masked Joker after that junk you're holding?
Junk?
You heard a weird noise. I didn't.
Neither did I.
No, I didn't. I didn't pick up anything either.
Well, save it for the lobby. Now let's get out of here. Hey, you got the data you wanted. Right, Professor?
Yes, I have plenty.
He
But
was
how did you know
recording?
what my request was?
Yeah, well, you know how it is. The seniors always gotta know everything their juniors up to.
He's hiding something.
I'm the one who looked it up.
Ah, okay.
Don't blow my cover. Come on.
Wait, how
let's
did
move
Arx
scenes.
know that we were carrying an undercover research task? Something's not right here. Anyway, we obtained the shaft of a weapon, and we got Zeno and Echo's partner cards. Excellent. More partners. Let's go check in with Matoi. Oh no.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm good. Just a little headache there. I won't push my luck. I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Oh yeah?
I'm sorry you had to see that after coming to check up on me. I'm sure I'll be fine with a little rest.
Yes. Rest always helps with headache. Well, most of the time. Anyway, let's go see what Zieg makes of his weapon. Or what's left of it.
Oh, it's you. Are you here to show me something? Something that might stoke my fires again?
Yeah, Zieg, do you recognize this?
Forget it. It's no use. Another run-of-the-mill weapon could never hope to light a fire in my...
Yeah,
What
this.
is this thing? Its form is riddled with excess, and yet it's greater than the sum of its parts. How was something shaped like this ever made? For that matter, how did they even refine this kind of material?
It'd be nice if you tell me what it was made of.
Tell me, where did you get this?
I was just lying around in the tundra.
You found it inside ice? But that's... and yet... No, never mind. I can't worry about the details. I have work that must be done. Would you lend me a piece of this broken weapon? I may just be able to repair it.
Oh, excellent.
Don't worry, I'm not looking for anything in return. In fact, I'll even make it worth your while. If there's a weapon you need, I'll make it for you.
Oh, excellent.
There's something about this broken, fragmented weapon that calls to me. I have to see what it's supposed to look like. The fires inside me that I thought had died out are back with a vengeance.
His voice actor is very familiar.
I cannot wait. This will be fun. What are you going to look like when you're back to your true self? I'm so excited I can hardly stand it.
Yourself, huh? Anyway, looks like we've got another chat with Xion. Xion, sorry.
A new divergence matrix has been born. A reality that was possible precisely because you arrived at the path you were supposed to. You will bear witness to many things both hereafter and henceforth. Previously as well. However,
Is she saying that I have to go back?
You must learn the truth and arrive at a solution.
The truth, huh?
That is something only you are allowed to do.
Implying that we haven't been told the truth already?
At this time, I can say nothing, because there is no meaning in saying anything more. I only ask for your faith.
I wonder if that's because she knows something that might cause, I don't know, something that we can't believe without first seeing it for ourselves. Anyway, more star gems. Nice, nice, nice. I haven't had any use for them yet, but I will soon, oh boy. These two again. Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, it's you.
Here we go.
Hey, I could use some input. Or maybe some
No.
Rex. I had to party up with that force again. It was awful.
Which force?
And I didn't get a say in it.
I mean, I know that feel, yeah.
I mean, she's a force. She's got all the endurance of a paper bag, but she keeps running to the head of our formation anyway.
Go faster then.
I asked her why, and she said it was because the best defense is to destroy enemies faster. She just dove in headlong, didn't even care.
I mean, that's fair.
I can't work with this. Every time I try to reason with her, she digs in her heels and refuses to listen. I barely averted the worst case scenario by doing what I could to draw enemies off her. But man, forces are such a pain to work with.
Yeah.
You should never push stuff like that on your teammates. There's no I in team.
Unless there's capital letters, in which case it's inside the A.
And just so we're clear, the only reason I helped out was because I'm a hunter. I had zero ulterior motives.
Sounds like they had an argument. But yeah, hunters have to think about an awful lot during a fight.
I would like to discuss something, or maybe gripe.
Positioning
I'm
is an awful lot
still
of
on
it.
the fence about that part. See, I partied with this hunter recently. I objected, but I didn't get a say in it, right? It was just not working though. Every time I tried to step up, he would get in my way and drone on about it being dangerous. I know hunters are tough, but they are not invincible. It makes more sense to take enemies out fast. But that stubborn fool insists on clinging to the stereotypical idea that hunters should always take point.
It's hard for hunters to take point whenever everything is already dead.
He did protect me and all, but we were dreadfully inefficient, and I felt like I had to walk on eggshells around him. Partying with a hunter is so tiring. I have nothing personal against them, but I would sooner stick with forces.
So yeah, the old mage and the warrior argument. If the mage blows everything up, what is the warrior even there for? Anyway, so it looks like we're getting back to the Lillipens.
Oh, hi there! Things here are... well, we've got a long ways to go, I'm afraid. See you over there.
Ah, hello.
They started to peek out, but they still refuse to come any closer. And I don't want to scare them by getting too close myself. Pretty sad state of affairs, huh? Here I am, afraid to make a move, out of fear of rejection.
Oh, tell me about it. Way too common.
Hey! They'll run away if you get too close to the... they're staying put?
Interesting.
Well, what do you know? It wasn't them who was scared. It was me.
Yep.
I see that now.
Although sometimes the scared can be on both sides, in which case it wasn't going to work in the first place.
Thank you. Hi, out exploring today?
Always exploring.
Well, I've reached a point where I can get closer to them and even touch them, but...
How fluffy are they?
Yes, that's right. This person is a friend of mine. I wonder if they understand me. Do you get it? This person is my friend. And that's usually how it goes. It feels like I'm still missing something crucial to understanding them.
Well, whenever something says its name like that, it's kind of hard to understand what they're saying without looking at body language.
I know they communicate among themselves using their voices, so I'm sure it should be possible for me to as well, but... Me and this one? Yes, we're friends. Oh, wait, hang on. That sounded like the same number of words that I just spoke. Are your vocal organs just different from ours? Hey, wait up! Sorry, but I need to go after them.
They're running from something, are they? Oh, probably running from this guy. If I had to guess.
Are those your footsteps I hear? Oh, please forgive me for speaking so bluntly.
Are you sure you're okay?
Injured is all, but please leave me be. I am not in need of your kindness. I do not deserve it. Not since all was lost 10 years ago.
I'm sorry, what?
Not until Master Gettemhart smiles once again. No, not until he can trust someone again. Not until then can I...
You need to rest.
Close your damn mouth, unless you want to fly to land in it.
Oh, excellent. I was looking for you.
Oh, Master Gettemhart.
If you've got energy to flap your lips, then get those legs moving instead. And you, quit sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. If you don't want to get cut down before your prime, that is.
I'm terribly sorry.
And more complaining from Mock that she didn't get into arcs, no doubt.
Hey, sup? You say I seem awfully chipper? I'm always chipper.
Chipper is slang for having a lot of energy.
People say I waste a lot of energy, but I say it's better than not having any at all. See, I've got this one friend in arcs. No motivation whatsoever. I feel bad for him, really. I would swap places in an instant if I could. Too bad I can't.
Oh yeah.
The best I can do is act as backup for ARCS-related personnel.
Oh yeah.
The examination for that is just as hard as the one for ARCS proper.
Well, yeah, you are the backup.
I've got a goal, so I'll push toward it. I'll prove that motivation beats talent any day of the week.
Arcs aren't exactly invincible. And maybe your lack of photons will come in handy one day. So what's up with Theodore now then? Is he still having motivation problems?
We see each other a lot, huh? Why did you join ARCS? Oh, no, I didn't mean that in a bad way. I'm just curious. Someone I know couldn't join ARCS. She didn't have the aptitude for it, apparently.
Yeah, we talked to her already.
She always talked about joining ARCS one day, but she doesn't have the talent for it, I guess. That I became an ARCS operative and she didn't is, well, illogical, really. If I could, I'd give my aptitude to her, but that's not the way this works. Why me? She's way more suited to being an ARCS operative than I am.
Well, when you find your motivation, you'll be able to use that energy, don't worry. Alright, now to check up on the status of the weapon.
Ah, there you are. Excellent timing.
Like, his voice actor is on the tip of my tongue. Actually, you know what? I can do that now, because I know where everything is.
And I've learned that even that is only part of a greater whole.
Zieg's in here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have to wait out till the end of episode 3 to find out. Oh.
Which means there are other parts from this broken weapon somewhere
Oh!
out there.
I got it! I know who he is now. He is the sage from Bravely Default. Yes. Nah, I can't remember his name, but yeah.
I think
Great
I
voice
can
actor.
restore this weapon with makeshift parts based on what I imagine it once looks like. But that would cause it to lose what makes it so special.
Which is very appropriate given that Zieg is, well, sort of a sage in his own right.
So I have a request. If you happen to find the other damaged parts, could you bring them to me so I can restore this weapon properly? I know it's a long shot, but it never hurts to ask, right?
Of course. I'll see if I can find more. Maybe if they make the same noise. And it's like we found Persona again. We keep meeting up. I don't know why, but maybe it's because he wants to kill me. Oh, he's actually got a name now. Interesting. Well, what? Oh, Catherine, here we go. He'll know where the weapon is. He always knows where things are, as long as they aren't the things he's looking for.
Oi, mate! What brings you out here? Looking for something? Come on now, don't be shy. You can bring me in on it. I'm looking for someone myself.
Someone?
Finding things is what I'm good at. Not that I've found him yet, of course. Well, I'm sure something brought us together here. I'll help you out, mate. What are you looking for? Broken weapon? Take your pick. Everywhere. Oh, is this one special? Guess the quickest way to find out is to get our hands on it. Better to get searching than to sit there mulling it over. Let's hop to it, mate. And preferably get it done quick. There's lots of automata in the area.
Yeah, I think I've fought a few of them. We'll be fine.
Huh?
Well, looks like they didn't change the writing on the wall.
What's that? written? No. Letters? I wonder what it says. It seems like it's got some kind of structure to it.
Okay, so it looks like the last two patterns are repeating. Of course, the first one looks more dated than the other one. What if I turn my head upside down? 1 sec. Nope. Doesn't make any more sense.
Huh? Is that you over there? And you're Arthur?
Oh, you two haven't met yet.
What a coincidence. You seem troubled about something. What is it?
Looks like they're getting on well.
Oh, you're that girl from before. Fourier, was it?
Yep, that's right.
Yes, that's me. I never thought I'd see you here. Are those hieroglyphs? It looks a lot like the doodles these little ones draw. Oh, can you read this? They're saying to go this way. I wonder what's over there.
So it looks like the hieroglyphs lead this way.
Wait, I'm coming, I promise.
Not really hieroglyphs, because that's specifically, you know, hieroglyphs, but...
Oh, they left. It really got her wrapped around their fingers.
maybe we should follow them.
Anyway, what do you want to do, mate? Keep going forward? That hole's way too narrow to...
Be too narrow to what?
What are you doing?
I blasted it to bits.
She's a launcher specialist.
That's obvious.
We are going that way.
Something so crazy.
Because otherwise we wouldn't be able to get through. See? Now it's wide open for us.
Implying Afrin is a scaredy cat.
Oh, there you are! Wait for me!
I guess we're following her now.
Energetic. Want to follow them? I'll leave it up to you. I'm too exhausted to make any decisions.
But of course. Another quest, huh? Hard mode again. I have not encountered any problems yet, so we'll keep going. If I have to, I'll do it in normal, eventually, if I encounter too many problems. Hunter's a really good class for this, though.
They seem happy. Not much is easy to tell. They want to show us something up ahead.
Whoa! What the?
Yeah, it looks like something is mad. Oh, it's just this again. Okay. Leave it to me. I got this.
Protect? Machine? Oh, of course. This must be a guardian. Maybe that means it won't attack us if we stay out, but that isn't an option, is it? You've done so much for me. I hope you'll let me offer what meager assistance I may.
Of course.
This is going to be dangerous, so stay back, okay? Don't come back out until I say so. Now then, here goes.
Gotcha. Easy. Boom. Alright. So what was it hiding then? I mean, if it isn't obvious, it's a piece of the weapon we're looking for.
That's over with. Oh, what are they doing?
That's a very good question. I think they're trying to tell us to come over there.
At the rubble. I don't see any room to squeeze in there.
Oh, that's easy.
That's where I come in.
Oh no. Wait for it.
Hey, I didn't say to... How are you already done rigging it to blow?
I'm ready to apply myself to my fullest.
That's a diligent attitude for a cost. You should apply yourself to something else. Anything else.
You're just a scaredy cat.
Got sand in my mouth.
Excellent! Detonation cave-in within expected parameters. It's all cleaned up. Now, what was it hiding?
Oh, hello. Another crystal, huh? It looks like a focus of some kind.
What's this? A weapon? Is that what you were looking for, mate?
Oh, yes.
Oh, how lovely. Is that what you wanted to show us? I mean, to show Schmidt one.
What I'm wondering is how the lily pads knew where it was.
Oh, they seem to have been here for years. What's they knew where it was?
Important thing, give.
Well, we get the picture. In fact, they did us a huge favor just by bringing us here.
Well, if we clean up the mech problem, they'll probably give us a reward. And I suppose that's our reward.
At least you found what you were looking for, mate. Good enough for me.
Of course. Now you can run away like a scaredy cat. Well, Afton's got a gift for us, okay. Let's go see what that gift is. He's over here somewhere. There he is.
Hi. I'm floored.
A synthesizer, okay.
Leia.
Anyone else who has a gift?
What is it?
In fact, you can actually talk to Matoi.
Take care.
Not that she has anything interesting to say right now. It looks like I've got another campaign reward. More star gems.
Which quest are you up for?
Okay, back to the grind.
You came. I'm glad to see you're all right. You see, I was hoping to see you after this bad premonition I had.
Oh, really?
Oh, there you are. Matoi, you know better than to go out without permission.
I'm all right. Just a little headache.
No, you're not all right. You're still in bad shape. Come on now, back we go.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. See you some other time.
Yep. The leading edge.
Yes, yes! This is another part of that broken weapon. There's no mistaking it. Well, no time like the present. I'm going to get to work on restoring it. Here's hoping you can find the other part, too.
Okay, it looks like we were successful in finding the part of the weapon we were looking for. And more shield talk. We must be moving through at a decent speed.
A new divergence matrix has sprung forth. The balance tips. The path is laid bare.
So the path is now obvious enough for a new divergent matrix.
Desire you to seek and obtain. I and we trust that you will accomplish this.
There's that I and we again. Anyway, looks like we're going to have another look at the Draconians again. This area is actually good. I don't mind floating continent.
Damn it! They got away again!
Come on, Professor. I know you're frustrated, but you don't have to take it out on me, do you?
Oh no, not another abusive relationship.
Besides, what were you expecting when you asked them to be a test subject? Of course they were going to say no.
Yeah,
I
really?
don't have time for this. It's you. I've been asking the Draconians for help, but so far they've been anything but helpful.
At least they're only ignoring you. I'll take that over being attacked out of the blue.
Yeah, I suppose I can agree with that.
Come on, Professor, just forget about it. No research is worth being eaten over.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
But I have to do something before all life on this planet is consumed.
Eh?
The Draconians seem to think of the Falspawn's corruption as some sort of illness, but they're wrong. It will spread across the entire planet and erode all life on it. Unfortunately, the Draconians are staunch isolationists and don't care about problems from outer space.
Sounds familiar.
So I have to meet with, what was it? Row Tribe? Before we pass the point of no return. I have to convince them to cooperate with us.
The Row Tribe is the Draconians who live in the floating continent.
Sorry, I didn't mean to complain for so long. If I learn anything new, I'll be sure to let you know. Take care.
See you some other time.
What does that mean? Oh, I think I know what he means. Now I'm concerned. Who is that one?
There you are! You don't have to run at the sight of me.
Well, that's easily answered, isn't it? Yes, yes it is.
What's up? Are you actually chatting with a co-tribesman? You want to talk to me? Can it wait? Chasing the co-tribe comes first right now. What's the deal with me and the Draconian? Oh, that's easy. He's dangerous.
Dangerous in what way?
He's getting away while I'm standing here explaining myself. Gotta go!
Okay then. This is like watching a movie.
Ah, it's you. Excellent timing.
What happened?
Would you help me give this fool the treatment he needs? He's been fighting the Falspawn for some time now. We need to hurry and treat him, or he won't last long.
Don't touch me. I don't need the pity of an all-responsive.
That's awfully rude of you. This isn't pity. This is just us doing our jobs as Arxars. We're here to get rid of the Falspawn inside you. Nothing more, nothing less.
The Falspawn.
As if you hadn't realized. You know what's happening just as well as I do. You're fighting off its impulses even as we speak. Of course, if you prefer to keep going on your current path and end up a fall spawn yourself, I'm willing to respect your wishes.
That's because we don't know what happens when they die.
You're the one who's mocking life. Pride may be a nice concept, but not when it's used as an excuse to avoid taking action. Or is your pride more important than letting all of history be destroyed? Stop lying to yourself, Draconian. I know you understand what's at stake. Your kind is too wise not to see it. Surely I don't need to tell you what will happen the day the berserk Draconians outnumber the sane ones.
Huh? Of course.
Not by myself. As far as Ark's ops go, I'm a pretty poor example of one. But fortunately, we have this fine Ark's op here with us. I pale in comparison, really.
Oh, so the clans do talk. That's good, that's good.
Savior, huh? There's a title for your Ark's ID, but it may not be too far off the mark. If you need proof, how about we start by saving you? Sound good, Savior?
Of course.
Oi, mate! Are you out exploring too?
Always.
That's about where I am. A whole new world's opened up to us. This is where things really start to take off for me.
Oh yeah?
You wanna help? Well, there's not much to help with. It's a search with no leads. I'd make a tidy profit if I really found a you-know-what. Not
The you-know-what?
giving up, of course. I'm ready and raring to go. I just want to be the one to find it, really. Don't you think it's more fulfilling that way? Anyway,
Sure.
Thanks for looking out for me, mate. If I need anything, you'll be the first to know. See ya!
Yep. Don't come back. Oh boy. Still got a lot to go through.
Excuse me. I was spacing out a little bit.
You're always spacing out.
No, I'm not hurt. I was just thinking. My friend found out that I was slacking and skipping out on my Ark's work.
Oh no.
I thought she'd be mad at me, but she was oddly nice about it. She told me not to overwork myself.
I was like, she's a good friend.
At first, I felt like she'd forgiven me, but then those words really started to sting. She wanted to be an Ark's operative, but she can't. So I should be working hard in her place, and yet it's so frustrating. It's as if she feels like my laziness is her fault. I hate it. It's not her fault at all. It's mine.
That's a bad attitude to have. It's one I used to have too. Sometimes I still remember it.
Oh, it's you. You might work. Nah, it's still too early.
Too early for
where's
what?
Zeno? You're not together? He'd give me an enjoyable fight at least. The one time he doesn't annoyingly butt in. What a bore. As usual, he's never any help when push comes to shove.
Oh, just wait.
He really hasn't changed a bit. I might just bust a gut laughing. I wonder who you'll turn
What's
out
funny?
like. Zeno or me? I'm pissing myself waiting to find out. Come on, Zeno.
Don't bother asking me about it. I'm not the least bit interested in whatever transpired between Master Gettemhart and Zeno.
Is it something that happened before?
Good day.
I wonder. Easy.
Don't mind me. I was simply observing, for combat reference.
In case she thinks you can take me?
Still, it's fascinating. You have more than just sharp senses. You have extremely high prowess in other aspects as well. Yours is a most reassuring presence to your fellow Arcs, but...
What?
I never mentioned it before, did I? I too am with Arcs, in a sense. You and I are essentially on the same side, so you don't need to be wary around me.
Essentially?
That's enough observation for today.
Did she do this to everybody? Piero says something cryptic and then leaves. And of course the moment she leaves, Hadrid appears. Great. Alright. It's okay, I'm not here to hurt you. And he just runs away. Great. Bye.
That accursed dragon lost tonight.
The clue, huh? Which dragon has the part of the weapon that we're looking for?
Oh, so you're here too.
That weapon's here, right? There's talk of that masked jerk being sighted too.
Hey, this line of conversation is freaking me out. Let's just hurry up and go. I don't want to hang around a terrifying place like this.
This place isn't so bad.
For you, we're here to search every nook and cranny of this terrifying place. So, you want to go back alone, or...?
Oh, that's cruel.
Leaving you two on your own is way too dangerous.
Uh-huh. Sure. Well, hey, since we've run into each other, let's all stick together, yeah?
This was part of a quest back in the day as well.
So the question is, how do we go about searching?
Searching for... How did you get here?
Draconian? Is he an enemy?
Calm down, Echo. It doesn't seem like it.
I express my gratitude to you. You have saved our lives.
Really?
I have a message for you. There is one who waits for you. If you persist, waste nothing.
What a coincidence!
I was told that there was something to be entrusted to you.
Something.
My is fulfilled.
Could it be the weapon that we're looking for?
You
I don't think I've ever seen Bull Dragon actually fly.
So that's how Draconians speak, huh? Well, I guess it's more like telepathy than speaking. Anyway, apparently someone's waiting west of here. It didn't seem like a trap. What do you want to do? I'll leave our route up to you. And, Echo? How long are you planning on clinging to me?
Yes?
I'm not clinging to you. I was holding you back because I thought you might leap at him.
What kind of brain-dead idiot do you think I am, exactly?
I feel like I'm about to get interrupted. But I've got my microphone muted. Okay.
Hey, a Draconian! Looks like they were waiting for you.
You have come, child of Arcs.
This one seems to be
So,
different.
when the Draconian was talking about someone waiting, it was you.
I did not summon you. I too am but a bearer of words. Regardless, I am impressed. You and the researcher were able to have dialogue with the call. Nay, that is not all. You have opened the way to further progress. I am grateful to have encountered you. Grateful to Gettemhart. I have chatted over long. The meaning of my words will become clear once you proceed. Further within, beyond this point, you are excessive. Proceed, child of Arcs.
I suppose he is staff wielder.
This is kind of exciting. What's waiting for us farther in?
Be careful. There could still be traps.
Oh, come on.
Why don't you just go back already? Hard to believe you're in Arcs when your knees are shaken from your fear of heights.
Oh.
Shut up!
Oh no. Here we go again.
Let me be clear. I still need to access you. I am not here to make friends with you. But repaying debts is a point of pride for us. That's all there is to it. Don't get any funny ideas.
Yeah, I've heard that line before.
Yep.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
You are expected just beyond here, but there are more falls on. Try to watch yourself.
Oh no. You're the last one I need to see right now.
Hey, it's the masked bastard from the tundra!
Oh yeah?
Of all the times for them to show their ugly face.
Oh yeah?
Well, I guess we're not just walking away from this. Talk about intimidating.
Well, it's not like there's anywhere to run to. You and Witch Armor. Oh, rest in peace, that guy. In the meantime, an actual fight. Excellent. I'm starting to sound like Gettemhart, aren't I?
Huh? I thought they said we were expected. I don't see anybody here.
Welcome, child of Oaks.
I hear a voice echoing in my head. You a Draconian?
I am Caprice of the World. I have my reasons for not showing myself, and I apologize for my rudeness in communicating with this.
Camise of Rogue? Was it you who called our friend here?
Indeed it was.
Her voice is a little bit low.
Once I felt your isolation to me, the winds of change have begun to blow.
The cause undoubtedly lies within you. I thank you.
Okay.
I do get the impression that something about the Draconian's demeanor has changed. But you didn't call us out here just to thank us, did you, Camise of Roe?
You are correct. I have something to give you. But first, I would ascertain something. If you have power enough to handle it.
Handle what? So yeah, this is Quartz Dragon.
Is that a Draconian? It's huge.
To be fair, it looks no bigger than Vol Dragon.
You want to see what we've got? Your reward better be worth the trouble.
Okay, yeah, the voices are really low. I'm gonna fix that after this. Oh, this is a young Quartz Dragon, by the way.
Let your battle demonstrate your loyalty to me.
Watch out for soft rainings from the sky, watch out for laser beams, watch out for that, and you should be good. The weak points on the nose, the tail, and the wings can be broken. Easy. Ow. Okay. You notice my HP is a little bit lower. My units have no HP on them. These are strictly for attack power. Luckily, most groups have a healer in them. And eventually I'll have automate. Eventually.
Excellent. You have demonstrated power worthy of my trust.
Tired?
Rila of Kerr, you have also rendered a great service unto me. Rest yourself.
Oh, we made it. I'm starting to believe it less and less when a Draconian says they're getting serious.
Mm-hmm.
You fight a Draconian on even footing despite your small stature. Your existence is more miraculous than ours, in my view.
You Draconians are aggressive, but I wonder if that's because you are always on edge.
Now, to the matter at hand. I presume this is why you visited us in recent times.
Yep, this is the thing we're looking for.
Quiet, dormant. But not long ago, it awoke. As for why we were not, it seemed to desire something. That is when you appeared. A covenant for a covenant, a room for a room. With that in mind, I would entrust this to you. I hope you will take it.
Of course. It's useless to anyone else. Wow. It looks like a map of Anduskia.
Ryu of Ko's voice reaches me. The unwelcome intruder has retreated. You may return now. Goodbye. I pray that we meet again.
And the question is, what secret is Anduskia hiding?
Are you alright? Good. Why do I keep getting these pangs of anxiety and headaches? I just don't understand. Sorry. I'm okay, really. A little headache isn't going to keep me down. I feel much more at ease now that you're safe. Most of my bad feelings never pan out into anything, do they? That's frustrating in its own way, of course.
Okay, but bad feelings can pull up and, well, bad things can happen.
Yeah, I know. I'll make
Just
sure
because
to
a bad
get
thing
lots
hasn't
of
yet
rest.
happened doesn't mean it won't.
Want you fretting over me.
Well, she'll be fine. Probably. In any case, let's hand us into Zieg.
You found it! Yes, yes, this is it! Now I can restore it to its former glory. Thank you. I'll take it from here.
Thing is, because some of the voice actors are familiar, I can't help not hearing them from their previous works.
I can't wait to see what sort of gleam this weapon will have when it's done. My heart dances in excitement. Not only that, I can already see ideas for new weapons bubbling up left and right. I don't think I've ever been more inspired in my life. There are so many things I want to make now, but I also want to hurry and restore this weapon. Oh, the hell with it. I don't have time to stand around talking. I'm heading back to my workshop on the Themis.
Okay.
I'll let you know right away as soon as I'm done restoring it. Just give me the time to get the work done.
For those who don't know, citizens typically have a place on another Ark ship in the urban area. The interior of an Ark ship, the Ark's lobby area, that's generally pretty well protected. Really. Or Shion. I forget how many times we talked to her.
Redress the balance and uncover an answer.
Does that mean there's another route that we didn't see?
No matter what trials await you, your discoveries will eventually bear fruit. It will take the form it is meant to take. Therefore, I urge you to press forward single-mindedly without hesitation.
Yeah, I can do that.
That this will be the path that leads you to the answer at the root of all things.
In other words, we're going to learn some truths? Finally? Oh, here we go.
How's it going? You're looking pretty chipper. I'm a little pooped myself. It's such a pain dealing with endless hordes of Falspawn. I want to give each and every one of them the attention they deserve, but there are just too many these days. It's fun mowing down a whole bunch now and then, but things are getting out of hand. I love ending them, but I don't want them to end me. Not one bit. I admit it. I'm selfish like that.
Well, at least she admits that she's weird.
Falspawn would be good little baddies and die already. Or at least disappear forever, you know? I mean, there are a lot of things that I hate, but I hate Falspawn more than anything else. I hate them even more than people. Oh, don't worry. You're an exception. You're still on my keep around list.
Ah, okay. That's where I heard it from. Anything else? It's probably my fault for not watching an awful lot of anime. Especially recently, that is. Anything I recognize though? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Now I understand why I recognize that voice. Although I don't recognize her from that. I'm not going to spoil the games in which her voice appears in. Wow. You played an awful lot of characters. Anyway. More sub-story.
Here we are! Behold! Ark's most informed informant. It's me, Patty! Hi, Tia here. You know the Great Arks? What's so great about them, you ask? Everything? To translate, she's referring to the Council of Six, the 6 members of Arks with absolute authority. Yeah!
Absolute authority?
I saw one in the flesh just recently. She was cooler than cool. It was like, bam!
Oh yeah?
We only saw her from afar, so take that with a grain of salt. But their incredible strength is no mere rumor. They don't have those pompous titles for nothing. She was just a regular little girl by all appearances, but she was amazing! could reach that point if I tried. Not in a million years.
Alright, back to the main story, finally. It looks like Oak finally got what she was looking for. Good stuff.
Hey, sup? You say I'm in high spirit?
Yeah.
You can tell, huh? I was granted special permission, and now I'm officially part of ARCS.
Really?
Apparently, it's super rare for them to hire people without certain talents. The way I heard it, someone mega important in the top brass happened to see me trying my hardest, and threw me a bone.
Well, it is pretty rare, yeah.
I'm pretty surprised myself. It's just
I wonder
barely
who saw her,
sinking in
though.
now that I'm telling you about it. Yes, yes, yes! I did it! This is great!
But what about Theodore?
Now I can finally talk to him with my head held high. It took long enough. I should thank you too. Thank you for listening to me and for all your moral support. It helped me keep going. Guess we'll be ARC's co-workers from now on. See you around, Polo Operative.
She didn't say what part she got into. She's non-combat, by the way. I believe she's intelligence. Well, it's not that she's not combat. It's more that she's not on the front lines.
Gosh, do I really? I can see why you think so. I saw my friend smiling for the first time in ages. I guess it was infectious. I took the long way around, but I finally caught up with you, she said. She ribbed me plenty, too. But she had this genuine smile, like the one she used to have. It was such a relief. Then again, maybe I was the one forcing myself all this time to be upbeat, like her.
Yeah, he seems to talk more naturally now.
So, when she tells me not to force it, of course, it makes so much sense now. Sorry. You're right here, and I'm caught up in talking to myself.
No, this is good too.
Basically, I'm feeling really dumb right now.
Yeah?
But I think I'll be okay. Even if I do act dumb, she'll always be there to set me straight.
Great.
Ah, it's you. More exploration today? You're working hard as ever, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, you know each other? Great. Saves me the trouble of an introduction. Would you believe this one's been really nice to me lately? She's been helping me learn about draconian culture.
Education.
She and I have a mutual interest. Everything she talks about is novel and incredibly interesting to me. Right? Well...
I am not surprised in the slightest.
He needs to grow a pair, I swear.
Oh.
Who runs at the sight of a woman? That's just rude. think so. How about I talk about the male and female perspective next?
Oh no. Keep that out of the comments and the chat. We do not need to talk about that.
I'll probably be at this for a while. See you around, huh?
Alright. State of emergency. Oh, I know what this is. Here we go. The bad thing.
All hands emergency alert. All hands emergency alert. A false spawn intrusion has been detected in an
Wait.
Archship city block.
Didn't Zieg said he was going to his room?
A state of emergency has been declared. I repeat, this is a state of emergency. All ARCs, prepare to scramble and provide backup to the ARC ship under attack. A false spawn intrusion has been detected. ARC ship 128, Themis.
So for those who don't know, PSO2 works on ships, which is a fancy name for server. Apparently we have 1 to 3 here. Japan uses 1 to 8, I believe. 1 to 6 is available for NA servers, but obviously 3 are unlocked. If it says this is 128 Themis, did they actually go and name all 128 ships? That sounds like a real nightmare.
A state of emergency has been declared. All arms, report to the quest counter and scramble. I repeat.
Anyway, it looks like we're going to get to do the thing. Finally. Been a while since we've been fighting false spawn like this.
We anticipate a false spawn presence across all portions of the city area. All ARCs, exercise your best judgment in securing the city area and ensuring its safety. All false spawns spotted on the streets are to be eradicated on site. Good luck, operatives.
Okay, that was anticlimactic. Ooh, this could be bad.
We anticipate a false spawn presence across all portions of the city area. All arms, exercise your best judgment in securing the city area and ensuring all false spawns spotted on the streets are to be eradicated on site.
Hey, me? I'll follow the emergency directive and scramble, of course. I'm part of ARCs. Master Gettemhart isn't here. I can handle myself alone.
Rubbish.
But, would you allow me to accompany you? Not indefinitely, just for a time. That's all I ask. Please.
Alright. Now you get to see the difference between me and Gettemhart. Let's go. Understand on that, there's no need. Understand on that, you can just hop over this. Understand on that. But you will want to flip this switch. Just for you. Where's the other one? Okay, back here.
Completed.
suppose they can start with. Okay, now we can move on. Rocket Rodeo, grab that. Oh, that's a level 11 disc. Nice. If you had crafting, that would be the first disc you would get that would allow you to desynth it. Unfortunately, we do not have crafting. Hopefully soon. Sooner rather than later, I guess.
Look at all of them. I don't think I've ever seen so many false spawn in one place before.
We must be looking for something.
Where did such a massive swarm originate? I have no idea. Arx is going to suffer massive casualties from this. It won't be easy to recover from. Sometimes I'm not sure whether we're the ones hunting the false spawn, or if the false spawn are hunting us. Regardless, if we don't cut this off at the source, we'll be doomed. That's what I believe.
He's right. Right. While I'm here, audio, turn the BGM down just a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so while we're doing this, the PSO2 tutor has actually introduced some support for the NA client. It's obviously not complete, but you know, it's a whole lot better than nothing, and maybe it'll fix some of the issues that people have been having to get installed. Because it would be great to have as many people as possible playing.
Completed.
Feel that, because that does count towards damage. Poison ticks, they do count towards damage for the purposes of scoring. Now I would advise you to take the turret since it's on low level and just clear a path. You just want to get through here. Don't let them too close to you though. Alright, let's go. Now be careful of the exploding cans here. If you got Crafter's Sacrifice Bite, you might find yourself accidentally hitting those pretty often. It'll happen. It's fine. Yeah, I like that one. One moment. Dog's barking again.
location! Hostiles on our tail! 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 Completed! You saved my ass. Thanks.
Ah, excellent timing. You are both with Arts, yes? Could I request your assistance?
Wait, that bright white plating. Are you Regius of the Council of Six?
Indeed, I am. If you know of me, then I can skip the introductions.
I'd heard you'd gone to Nevarius. May I ask what you're doing here?
You are well informed. I am as much a part of Arx as anyone. It is only natural that I would come running to defend our stronghold. That said, the situation is stable, thanks to the efforts of our outstanding Arx operatives. I came too late to make a difference.
I understand now. What can we assist you with?
Nothing too demanding. I would like you to assist with guiding the civilians in their evacuation. I have my hands full dealing with stubborn castes who refuse to leave their workshops. Typical. You do not both need to assist. Either one of you would do.
Ah, in that case I'll help. It would be a good fit for my abilities. In the meantime, please press onward and dispatch the false spawn.
I believe the lady has spoken. Modern women think remarkably quickly on their feet.
Let's make haste. We'll get this done more quickly if we split up. Hurry.
Good grief. Falling behind someone like her makes me realize how much I've gotten on in years. I'd best not keep her waiting.
Completed! Emergency! Code due! Completed!
The false spawn presence in Ark Ship 128, Themis, has been eradicated. Casualties will be assessed following damage reports. For now, the crisis has abated. All Ark's personnel, thank you for your cooperation. All personnel, please secure your immediate area and return at your discretion.
Sorry for asking you to come all this way, but I'm afraid it's about the damaged weapon I haven't finished restoring. To get straight to the point, someone broke in here and stole it. We still have no idea who the culprit is. Someone broke into my workshop the other day. I imagine they took advantage of the chaos that ensued when the fall spawn attacked. But they didn't touch any of my finished projects or the data for other designs. That weapon was the only thing they stole. However, it's still not completely restored. It's all technically in one piece now, but it's useless in its current state. That much should have been clear at a glance, and yet it was still the only thing the thief took. I just don't understand it. Still, I've got a bad feeling about this. Even when I was putting it back together, I could feel something dangerous getting stronger the closer I got to completing it. But I digress. I'm sorry I let this happen after you entrusted me with it. All the same, I don't understand why the thief made off with only that. What is that weapon anyway? There's still so much I don't know. All I do know is there's something unnerving going on here.